Wow, this is a little more grown up than when I was here last. It's hot, you guys. And look at the flies. Yeah, a lot of deer flies. Well, I said I was gonna do it, so we're doing it. We're staying at the tiny cabin in the woods. Let's go. Stumbling upon some coyote scat on the trail. I can see the lake. We're almost there. So the lake is here. So to get to the cabin, we've got to go this way and then to the left. If you're new here, we came to this cabin a few months ago now. I think it was back in April. I've got another video about that. I can link it in the description below if you'd like to see it. But I did mention that I would possibly come spend the night here. So tonight, that is what we're doing. Wish me luck. Okay, finally seeing the cabin. It's a little bit camouflaged because it's all roof on this side and it's green, so a little hard to see, but it is right there. Thing's heavy. We made it. We're here. Bag is dropped. Thank goodness. I'm sweating. That was very heavy. Let's go check out our digs for the night. Time to kick off the boots. If you're wondering, by the way, why I was wearing rubber boots, because there's a lot of mud holes on the way in and a lot of poison ivy that I just didn't want brushing against my bare skin. But yes, they're insulated rubber boots and they're quite hot. It's pretty peaceful here, pretty quiet. I don't know how I'm going to sleep though because it's a new place and I don't know what kind of critters like to get in here at night. Squirrels and bugs and whatnot. Hopefully no bats or rats. We'll see how it goes. Alright, I do have a mummy bag. It is rated for, I think, minus 16 degrees Celsius. Little pillow here, so hopefully that's good. It does feel thin, but I think it's supposed to drop down to 14 degrees Celsius tonight, so either way I'll be fine. I might feel a little chilly, but it should be okay. I really wish I brought flip-flops or something because those are hot. And I kind of want to go exploring a little bit. So a quick peek around the cabin if you haven't been here before. This is a 7-foot by 7-foot shelter. A-frame. Really it has everything you're gonna need. I still packed a very hefty backpack. It's better to have more than you're gonna need than not enough, honestly. So yes, I overpacked, but I'm hoping it's gonna be lighter on the way out than it was on the way in, because I'll have used a little bit of propane. I'll have had a couple of beers that are in there. Yeah, fully equipped. Has a wood stove. Whoops, sorry about the shadow. Axe, fire extinguisher, lanterns, some pots and dishes. There is some silverware in there as well. But let's take a look, see if we were the last ones to visit this place. April 25th, that's when we were here last. May 14th, somebody came here. Don't know what that name is supposed to be. Fell out of the canoe for his first swim. There's a canoe here. Got most of my stuff unloaded from the backpack, but I think the first thing I need to do is drink one of these before it gets warm. Cheers. Woo! It's so cozy in here, and it just feels safe. But I have no idea if I'm going to feel that same way when it gets pitch black outside. So much brighter in here with that door open. I was a little worried about the black flies and the mosquitoes getting in here, but I'm sitting here right now and I don't see a single fly in here. I don't know why that is. But if there are any, I'll definitely notice it when I'm trying to sleep and all I can hear is well, I'm sitting here enjoying my beer, and I happen to stumble upon this North America Leave No Trace Skills and Ethics book. Pretty good information, and I came across this, Dispose of Waste Properly. I also stumbled upon a little bag with a spade. So I'm thinking it's a good idea for me to go out and dig a hole now, because when you gotta go to the bathroom, you gotta go to the bathroom. You don't want to be stuck digging a hole when it's an emergency. It's a little ways from the cabin, but it's not too far from the cabin. What do you think? That'll do in a pinch, eh? This thing's pretty cool. It's kind of serrated around the edges, kind of like a butter knife. So as I was digging the hole, I could hear it kind of breaking the roots. Got my hole dug. What I pulled out is over there, so obviously I'll be putting that back in if I need to use this. And now, let's go try to find ourselves that canoe. The place is even equipped with bug spray, so that's good. Canoe spotted. There are a lot of rocks in this lake, and it seems to be pretty shallow in spots, so I've got to be careful, but it is really calm. There's just the slightest breeze kind of pushing me along. But it's beautiful out here. Well, this is so cool. A teeny tiny little beach. And there's some weird, I don't know what these prints are. They look like tiny little hooves. Very weird. Wonder how good this spot would be for swimming, but the water is so dark. Very dark. Up shallow, it's not so bad. Look at the teeny tiny little tadpoles. They're everywhere. That is a weird looking spider eating a moth or a fly. Weird. Ugh, or not. Wow. This place is beautiful. All crown land. Pretty much completely untouched by man. I don't want to head back, but it's 7:30 p.m., so probably a good idea. Wow, that was definitely an enjoyable canoe ride, but as you can see, sun's kind of going down behind the trees there. We've got to get this canoe put away, and I'm kind of hungry, so I'm gonna need to make something to eat. Putting things back where you found them, always good etiquette. When you're trying to find your way back to something, look for landmarks. Right there we have the biggest, tallest pine tree. I know that that pine tree is very close to that cabin. Voila, standing under it, straight through the trees. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see the roof of the camp. I got back to the cabin, had a baby wipes, bath, shower, you know, whatever you want to call it. Got all the bug dope off me. Changed my clothes, and now I want to go check out the sunset because I can barely see it through the trees, but I've got to get back down to the lake. Camera doesn't do it justice, but I can't complain about the view right now. I'm just sitting here on a rock watching the sunset. Hopefully you guys can see me. I know it's not the most adequate lighting, but I'm kind of working with what I got in here. It's currently 9:15, getting very dark outside, and I'm kind of hungry after that canoe trip, so I think I'm going to make something to eat. What do we got here? This is like a freeze-dried meal. I brought this because it was very light to carry around in the backpack, but I have never had one of these before. Wish me luck. This is supposed to take about 2 cups, and I don't have a measuring device, so I'm hoping that's the right amount of water. I brought a plastic fork, although there are forks in here, but I just brought my own. I think I'm supposed to give this a stir, then close it up and let it set for 12 to 15 minutes. And we'll see what we're working with. "9:26, we'll start the clock now. I also decided to bring one of these candles, balsam fir. It's a scented candle, and that is because the last time I was here, it smelled like creosote pretty bad. I'm guessing from the wood stove, so I just thought it'd be more pleasant to smell balsam fir. If you're wondering, yes, this door does have a lock on the inside, so we can feel a little more safe tonight. I underestimated the amount of water I thought that I would need. So, and I planned on making oatmeal in the morning for breakfast. I think I might have to drink that other very warm beer to conserve what's left of the water. Alright, time to get into this. Beef stroganoff noodles. Nervous. It's not bad. It'll do in a pinch. Yeah. Time check, you guys. Hopefully you can see me. I know the lighting is horrible. 10:18 p.m. I think I'm gonna hunker down and go to bed. Also, my camera battery wants to die, so wish me luck and good night. Good morning. Current time check, 5:49 a.m. My camera battery is going to die any second now, but it's a crispy 14 degrees Celsius. I woke up probably every hour last night. It was extremely quiet here, extremely peaceful, but I think I was expecting to hear coyotes or bears walking around since I'm so deep in the woods here. But yeah, very, very peaceful. A little dark in here still, but better than last night. Got some candles rolling, some lanterns on. Brr. Anyway, guys, I made it. Super pumped about that. Very peaceful night. I definitely enjoyed it. I definitely want to do something like this again. So let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed this video. And I've got to pack up and get out of here. But not yet. It's a little early. The coyotes might still be out. Anyway, guys, take care, and hopefully I will see you in the next. Off the lake. You can hear loons in the background.